Children, time passes so slow with us that we seem to have time for everything.
A black and white film stolen from the edge, defining my myopia. Words as image, imaging as a flashlight on past changing times. We watched Waltham Avenue lose on cold Saturday afternoons, playing darts Sunday lunchtimes with Clancy in the public bar at an exit. Playing cribbage with the old men down the flower pot.
The more the merrier, they said, when they came with their tools, built our hospitals and schools. Some came with arms and fought by our side. Some came with poems, literature and songs.
Space-time rearranges with chaotic fluctuation. My memories revel in a process of change.
Hand in hand, walking down through the now ruins that were markets.
Downhill into rising pollution, a row of buses, delivery vans and lorries shuffle along Hoe Street.
An ancient concrete jungle, cemented through centuries of churning that melting pot of culture.
My hometown has different social classes and ethnicities. We all have different ways of doing things, but there's still symmetry.
Shaped up and shipped out, gentrified and ripped out, the heart of community, elderly and history. Derelict and decay, that's what they used to say. Regenerate and transform, that's where we are today.
Today is different than it used to be. There's no such thing as job security, not to mention mental illness, depression and anxiety.
The prices on the houses keep on rising. And like a boat, I guess I'm meant to float along with them. Trouble is, it's no surprise to see these waters drowning folk like me.
Government taking measures of austerity, now they're talking regeneration. Is that really end elevation? I don't know.
Removals of council flats and growth of luxury apartments, the dispersion of communities who tell tales such as these.
Call it regeneration, I call that positive politics. I don't really care what they call it, I just want to know where the profit is and who's profiting from it.
I wonder what it'll feel like on my knees.
The revolution is broken. The words are stuck in your throat, and all you've got in your pocket are scraps of metal with bundles of hope beginning to rot.
We walk the city for hours, trying to rearrange our skin so the rivers and roads are mapped on the back of it.
Into the urban, into basements of smoke and sound, into the dark places to my soul and defining moments.
Raised in a borough of Waltham Forest, where I went to school and college. At course gained knowledge.
Work hard, learn a trade, sharpen your blade, boy, you better labour to get paid.
It's in the gaps you find the stories, whispers of history in the grout and family in the gutters. The drains are crowded with things that were never meant to be there, but through a flood they were washed away until they had nothing else to hold on to but each other. A miscellaneous island of precious debris that's come together to make a community, whether we realise it or not.
We shake off this world's problems, even if just for a moment. Embrace your passions and your desires and acknowledge the rest of the world is frozen. Remove yourself from your shyness and sway, just as the wind is asked. And don't worry about these other eyes, because this moment is just ours. I hope you always hear the music, and may your feet forever follow the trail of the stars, even when it's hard, even when you have no cards, even when the closest light looks impossibly far. Throw your hands in the air and celebrate the very fact that you are alive, with the ability to love and laugh and give and dance.
So how could we not celebrate our colourful utopia, a smug's board of culture?
So be kind, have some prayers of things I was told as an infant. Now you vote for that thinking, so don't see how you could loathe others' pigments. And I know there's some instincts we could grow where we're living when we endorse the force that is multiculturalism.
The past is not dead, but is living in us, and will be alive in the future, which we are now helping to make.